So Star Wars has finally responded to the fans' outrage over the Gina Carano firing, over all the content that Star Wars has been making lately. Not only have all the fans been mad because of the Gina Carano firing, but the High Republic content has been horrible, or at least the way they're marketing the High Republic content has been horrible. Pretty much every social media post that they make about the High Republic is a virtue signal. Every time they advertise the High Republic, they're revealing another character's sexuality or gender, and we just don't care about that. So we're gonna show our displeasure with Star Wars on the Star Wars YouTube channel, on the other social media websites. And Star Wars is definitely starting to see, Lucasfilm is definitely starting to see what's going on. I think they're finally realizing that this isn't going to go away. They finally realize that they have to make some changes if they want the fans to be happy, if they want the fans to stop doing what they're doing on social media. And I think some big changes are coming at Lucasfilm. So we all know the last few months Star Wars has been pushing the High Republic like crazy. They haven't pushed any content outside of the Skywalker saga like they've been pushing the High Republic, but all of a sudden the High Republic advertising just came to a complete stop. Star Wars stopped mentioning it altogether, and really they just completely stopped posting on social media. And I think they might be giving up on the High Republic altogether. If you take a look at the Star Wars YouTube channel, they've slowed down their posts so much. They went from posting almost daily to not posting for a week. All they're posting now is their weekly updates, and they posted a Bad Batch trailer. And I'd be willing to bet that Lucasfilm and Disney thought that once that Bad Batch trailer came out, everyone would forget about all the bad content they're putting out, everyone would forget about the Gina Carano situation, and everything would go back to sunshine and rainbows. I guarantee you that's what they thought. And when the Bad Batch trailer came out, the ratio wasn't bad on it. It actually got a lot of likes, especially in comparison to all the other videos on the YouTube channel. And a lot of Star Wars fans were commenting on my videos saying all our hard work is gone. Nothing matters now. The Bad Batch brought all the Star Wars fans back. The ratios are done. The boycotts are done. Disney Star Wars won. And then the next video came out on the Star Wars YouTube channel. It was another one of those weekly update videos, and it was right back to normal. 2.6k likes to 10k dislikes. Star Wars didn't post again on that channel for a week. A week later, they posted another weekly update video, and as of right now, the video only has 1.3k likes to 4.1k dislikes. So not as bad as the other videos, but give it some time. But other than those weekly update videos, nothing else is being posted on any Star Wars social media site. If we go to the Star Wars Instagram page, their last post was on March 31st. And of course, it was a post about the High Republic, and they were revealing a character's sexual identity or gender or whatever it was. For Trans Day of Visibility, they were trying to virtue signal for that day. And I guess they're trying to get some new Star Wars fans who care about Trans Day of Visibility. I don't really know what they expect to happen when they do that stuff. I know they're trying to profit off of those people and profit off of those causes, but I just don't really understand the business model. Do they really think that someone who wasn't a Star Wars fan but cares about Trans Day of Visibility is gonna all of a sudden be interested in the High Republic because there's a trans character in it? That's not how it works. Not everyone obsesses over politics like those few people on Twitter do. Most of us don't care that much. And that's the whole disconnect between Star Wars and Star Wars fans. They see those few people on Twitter who really care about Trans Day of Visibility, to the point where if you don't post about Trans Day of Visibility or you don't put your pronouns in their bio, they'll go absolutely berserk. And that's who Star Wars is trying to profit off of, but that's such a small minority. You posting woke stuff on your Instagram and on your Twitter isn't going to make you much more money. It's actually going to lose you money, because the majority of people are getting tired of your wokeness inside of Star Wars. The majority of Star Wars fans just want to see good content, and the people who are disliking your YouTube videos, ratioing you on Instagram and Twitter, those are the people who are going to make you a lot of money. But you're not pandering to those people. You're pandering to the people who don't even consume Star Wars. And I keep asking the question, when are they going to realize this? Not only Disney and Lucasfilm, but when is Hollywood going to realize that that's not how you sell products? You don't pander to a minority because they're allowed to sell product. I think Star Wars might actually be learning, or they're at least learning, that the High Republic is trash, and the High Republic might even get canceled. I don't have any insider info on that. That's just a rumor, but I think it might actually be a reality. This article from Polygon.com says classic Star Wars books are getting re-released for Lucasfilm's 50th anniversary. We all know the 50th anniversary is just an excuse to re-release these books. Of course it's to make money, but I definitely think there's a deeper reason behind this. Maybe even a couple of them. I've said in a past video that they're re-releasing these books to get these fans back, to try and gain some goodwill with the fans. Because most of the fans who don't like Disney Star Wars have probably read some Legends books, because if you read Legends books, you know what Star Wars can be if done right. So you don't like the sequel trilogy, you don't like the High Republic. Those are the fans that they're trying to get back by re-releasing these books, and that's a step in the right direction. Star Wars is realizing the fan base that they need to pander to, the fan base that's actually going to consume Star Wars content. But another thing that this could mean is that the High Republic is actually going away, or at least they're not going to push it as hard as they have been. And that's very apparent on social media. They're not posting at all. When a couple weeks ago, they were posting daily about the High Republic, posting trailers every day, posting gender reveals and sexuality reveals for the High Republic characters every day. Some kind of new virtue signal was on Instagram for every single day of the week, and then they just completely stopped. We see no more High Republic trailers, we see no more High Republic gender reveals. They haven't posted anything on Twitter or Instagram for over a week, and at the same time they're re-releasing Legends books, re-releasing all this old Legends Star Wars content. They brought back the Ewok movie on Disney Plus, they brought back Republic Commando. Something's going on here. Is Star Wars finally learning what the fans want? I think they are. The new run of books will be a part of what Del Rey and Lucasfilm are calling the Essential Legends Collection. The new line will pull in some of the fan favorite novels from the last 40 years of Star Wars books. The first batch of novels in the new collection Destruction will include 3 classics: Heir to the Empire, Path of Destruction, and Shatterpoint. I bet you someone at Lucasfilm, maybe even Kathleen Kennedy, went to Jon Favreau, went to Dave Filoni, and said, we can't please these fans. What do we have to do to make these fans happy? And I bet you he straight up told them, Heir to the Empire, Legends content, because we're already getting Heir to the Empire with the Filoniverse, I'm pretty sure. But there's also so many other Legends stories out there to be told that are so good and so much better than the High Republic, so much better than the sequel trilogy, and Dave and Jon know that. So if they did finally swallow their pride and go ask someone who knows better than them and say, how do we please these fans? How do we make more money off of Star Wars? How do we stop the bleeding on Disney Plus? Because the Disney Plus numbers are struggling right now. If you were to ask Jon and Dave how to do that, they would give you an answer in less than 30 seconds. They would tell you everything you need to do to get all the fans back in less than 30 seconds. They know how to do it. They have already done it. And then we go back to that leak that we got a couple days ago. And this leak is about the Lucasfilm Civil War and the sequel trilogy, everything that went on behind the scenes inside of Lucasfilm. And before you ask in the comments, no, this isn't confirmed information, but it is very interesting and it plays into a lot of the rumors and a lot of the reports that we've been hearing, and also a lot of the speculation that I and others have. This leak says, I worked on the sequel trilogy for its entire run, from The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. The world has changed, as has my position in the roots of this tree. In the next coming days, weeks, and months, there will be several leaks due to shakeups at Lucasfilm. So what shakeups could he possibly be talking about? Maybe the High Republic is canceled. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Or maybe they're just making a lot of changes in their marketing strategy, hopefully their content strategy too, but something is going on at Lucasfilm right now. And this makes me think more and more that this entire leak was true. I did a video on it yesterday if you want to see the full breakdown, but there's radio silence on the Star Wars social media right now. And then they re-release Legends books, they're re-releasing all this Legends content, and then in this leak it says there's shakeups coming at Lucasfilm, that there's a lot of leaks that are going to be coming out in the next few days, weeks, and months. I think something big is about to happen. I think Star Wars have finally heard the fans complain. They finally realized that this situation isn't going away, because the fans who are unhappy with Star Wars right now are the fans who are consuming its content. You're not going to create any new Star Wars fans by having a transgender character. The people who consume Star Wars content just want good content. We just want good stories being told, and I think Star Wars is finally learning that. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Star Wars is actually learning from their mistakes? Do you think changes are coming, or do you just think they're taking a break from social media for no reason? Let me know what you think in the comments about this entire situation. If you did like this video and you want to support the channel, check out my merch linked in the description, and please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, both of those links will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you on the next one.